Fithivers, this is Josh. Making this super quick video just to explain how Fithive marketing could be utilized and how we personally use it at Burn Columbus. So the first thing you want to kind of think of is think about your marketing as any other funnel, not just for your prospects and your clients, but we also want to think about the marketing as a funnel as well. So within that funnel, what we're going to do is, we're going to have it come down, and eventually we want it to lead into clients, right? So the clients will come down here, and there are the paying EFTs that everybody is looking to get, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to fill the top of your funnel. The easiest way to fill the top of your funnel is do a larger paid campaign, whether that be the Megapot Challenge, a 6-week challenge, a 4-week onboarding, accountability challenge. Challenges are not dead. It's what we do, and they work really, really well. It's just that call to action to get people to actually walk in the door. So the first thing we would do is let's say we'll just start off with, we're going to run a 6-week challenge, right? So a 6-week challenge campaign. And within that 6-week challenge campaign, we're going to do 2 weeks of sales. And within that 2 weeks of sales, these prospects are probably going to get the call to action or see it, let's just say 12 times, right? Now, out of that 6-week challenge, we're also going to spend $1,000 on ads. You can do 500, you can do whatever. I personally spend about $1,000 on ads every single time because we see a pretty large ROI from it. Now, our average campaign at Fithive will generate between about 85 leads. Sometimes that's a little bit more, a little bit less, but for our math, I'm just going to say this 6-week challenge brought in 100 leads. Okay, so 100 leads came in from the 6-week challenge. Out of those 100 leads, we signed up, let's say 10, right? Let's say 10 of them turned into clients. 10 clients that came in the door, okay? Out of those 10 clients, we charge about $250 up front for them to join. But just for easy math and to roll with this, we'll say you brought in $200 per client that showed up. Now, out of that $200, you brought in $2,000, right, in upfront cash, upfront. Okay, so as of right now, with just the initial campaign, I know it seems kind of crazy. A lot of people look at this, but out of 100 leads, you only signed up 10 people. But if you look at the math, out of those 10 people, right, I made $1,000 back, right? So I made $1,000 from this campaign. Fantastic. Now that's usually where people stop, right? They don't follow it up with anything. They don't run any other campaigns, and they wait and they want to run another 6-week challenge. Here's the problem with that. This could have been seen 12 times by 20,000 people, depending on the market that you're in. And only 100 people gave you their information, so they gave you that micro yes. So what you want to do while they're hot off the press, those other 90 people, right, that already gave you a yes in some way, shape, or form, you still have 90 leads to maximize. Out of those 90 leads, any number of things could happen. They could have gave you the information and forgot to book. They could have fallen off booking. They could have not shown up. They might have had conflicts, or they might have gave you their information, booked something at midnight, and then the next day at noon, they realize, oh man, I can't really make it because of my kid's soccer game. Could have been any number of things, right? But with these particular leads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I like to hit them with an LBO, right? A low barrier offer. And we do a text and email campaign. And that campaign consists of 10 days for $10, right? What that does for us is it typically, our normal client will work out about 3 times in that 10 days, so nothing crazy. And then within that 10 days, they also have given us a second yes, and that yes is monetary, right? So they're giving us some money out of that. So usually these are high value prospects that are ready to join. They just may not have been ready to fully commit to something. Now, out of those, let's just say we get an additional, save my color scheme here, an additional 5 clients, right? Now, out of those, because of the text and email nurturing, the little bit of cost that goes along with it, let's just say out of those 5 clients, those 5 clients cost us, I don't know, $20. It's not going to be nearly that much, but let's just say it costs us $20. And out of that $20, we got 5 new clients because they went through the $10 and then they signed up for a normal membership. So we've got 50, let's say $1,050. So we made $1,050, which means we net $1,030, right? Awesome, cool. And we're still working off our initial ad spend. Now, out of those, we still have 85 leads, right? That gave us a micro yes up here, didn't want to give us their payment information quite yet, but they're still in our system. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and hit them with, this time around, I'm going to offer them whatever our free trial is. So we have a standing free trial of a free class. So what we'll typically turn around and hit these with, just to make it a little bit more special, is 2 free classes. Okay. But it doesn't have to be free classes. I know based upon your philosophy, your training style, what you're offering, this could be a training, personal training session, a fitness test, a fitness assessment, or even just a tour of the facility. So whatever that free offer is, I'm going to turn around and hit them with that. Now that one typically gets a little bit more than the LBO people. So we'll typically turn around and get, let's just say 10 more out of that, right? So we get 10 more clients. So out of those 10 clients, some text and email nurturing. So we'll just say $20 for that. And we got 10 more clients, so we got another $2,000 up front. Okay, and out of that, that means we made $1,980 in that upfront cash, right? So this is all up front. Okay. Now we still have 75 leads to go. Now, out of those 75 leads, typically what's happened is they've been hit 12 times here, and they've been hit between 3 and 6 times here, 3 to 6 times here. So they've essentially potentially been contacted or seen our call to action 24 times. And typically in sales, if they haven't purchased within 24 times, they're just not ready to purchase right now, okay? So then what we'll do is we're going to send these people to a long-term nurture. Long-term nurture sequence. So out of that long-term nurture sequence, that's just a ton of value-added stuff, whether that's something that we create, something we get from the Content Social Media Club, whether we're using it over and over, whatever that is, it's going to be a long-term nurture. Now, out of that long-term nurture from these initial set of leads, we'll typically bring in 2 to 4 clients a month, right? And all of these, right, trickle down into the clients that we want. So just off the initial campaign, let's just say we get 25 clients walking around, and we have generated, at each campaign, we've generated $1,000 in cash, another 1030, and another 1980 in clients, right? And in terms of upfront cash and ROI and return on investment, the key to this, and this is what requires patience and planning, right? The biggest thing here is this cycle, right? to let these flow through, get it started where you're ready to bring somebody back in, will take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, excuse me, 2 to 4 weeks, right? 2 weeks of sales, 2 weeks of getting them onboarded, getting them rolling so you can bring on new clients. This one right here might take another 2 weeks. Okay? This is going to take another 2 weeks, at least, maybe even longer. Okay? This could take months. Okay? So off of one paid campaign, I essentially have a funnel and a process of marketing with the Fithive marketing program campaigns that could last me 2 to 4 months off of one initial campaign and one set of leads. Okay. What you don't want to do is just keep purchasing more and more leads, and all of a sudden you have 3,000 leads in your database and you're not maximizing them because you're just wasting money on it. Guys, if you have any questions on this, hopefully it was helpful, not too confusing. But if you do have questions on that, feel free to let me know or let the Fithive team know, and we can help you get this rocking. Thanks, guys.